There is only love and truth. But if you stay in a place of fear, that's what it means. It is false. They are illusions. And if you feed into them, if you feed into fears, if you feed into limited beliefs, if you feed into that noise, it becomes more real because you're giving it power. You do not want to give fear and the false, limited madness power. Welcome to Get Real with Deb, the Monday morning podcast for awakening souls who are ready to break free from ego-driven cycles and to live from your truth and your inner power. I'm Deb Heenahan. Each week we uncover truths, we find inspiration through real stories and raw conversations, and we invite your physical being to meet your authentic self. This is where you allow your soul to finally lead. It's exciting, raw, and real. This, my friends, is where the magic happens. So let's get real together. So I am here today to talk about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart and yours as well, whether you know it or not. It's love and fear. These are two very big foundational items that our lives run on. And our lives can only run on one at one time. Because if you're in a place of love and you're happy, you're in your power, life is good, you're certainly not fearful. You're not in a place of, oh, what should I do? Now, I know that going from one to the other is extreme, but I will tell you right now that we all operate our lives from each of these places at different times. But my invitation for you today is to be aware, live consciously, look at where you're living your life from most of the time, and make an effort, a conscious effort, and a mindset shift by being aware of where you're living from and shifting it to make sure that you're in that place of love versus fear. Now, love is truth. It is being in your power, leveraging your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, your true divine high self, the pure, beautiful essence of who you are outside of all of the noise of the world. That's what love is. It is truth. It is connection with your divine high self, with your higher power, and you only know happiness. And this is what we all strive for. However, in the world today, we're in a place where there is so much ego. And fear is one of the biggest driving forces of ego. I'll talk about what each of them stand for, but when we're not in a place of being in our power and in our full truth, that means we're likely in a place of ego, some type of ego, where again, the majority of the place is fear, meaning, oh, I dream of this. I would love to go get a new job, but how? Would I be good enough? Where do I get started? What if I fail? What if I take the job and I hate it? All of those crazy things start running through our minds. And then, pause, I'm out. I'm just going to stay where I am in my comfortable little place. I'm not really happy fully, but I can get by. We all do it, right? It's understanding those places and then asking yourself, are you worth the risk? Are you worth taking a chance for that new job in that example that I just gave? Are you worth taking a leap of faith? Do you have faith enough in yourself or your higher power to step out of your comfort zone that really isn't fulfilling you? The answer many times is, I think, but then you still don't do. Been there, done that. But what I invite you to do is take a look at both of the foundations, fear and love. Feel what it feels like to be in both. Do what you can to get yourself from one place to the other. Let me give you the acronyms of these words, because if you want to write these down, I think just embracing these acronyms might be the very item you need one day to snap yourself out of fear and into a place of love and truth. I created this one for love. Living openly, visualizing empowerment or excitement or excellence. Fear stands for false emotions appearing real. Fear is our fake sense of self. Ego, I'll give you 2 acronyms for it, and you take which one feels right to you because your higher power, I don't know what you call it, but you fill in the blank with whatever it is that feels comfortable to you. Ego stands for edging God out or edging greatness out. Either way, you're edging out something that feels really good, that is truth and love, and it's something that you want versus what you don't want. We are not brought into this human physical world as a spiritual being so that we live our lives from fear or ego. That's not what we're here for. Despite all of the things that we have been taught for thousands of years, we are really here to live from a place of love that brings only joy, grace, harmony, peace, ease, excitement, happiness, health, abundance. Hello, who doesn't want that? But we have been trained, brainwashed. We have been led down paths where we're in a trance thinking that all of these fearful items are in control. We're afraid of things because things have been introduced to us as things that might be bad. There really is no good or bad. There is only love and truth. But if you stay in a place of fear, that's what it means. It is false. They are illusions. And if you feed into them, if you feed into fears, if you feed into limited beliefs, if you feed into that noise, it becomes more real because you're giving it power. You do not want to give fear and the false, limited madness power. You do not want to give power to that. So I invite you to pay attention to where you're putting your thoughts, your words, your emotions, your energy. Because if it is in the false world of fears and ego, you're only creating more of the same. You have to make a choice, a conscious choice, to choose truth, to choose you, to choose love. We all want love and happiness and abundance. And as we are here in this physical body, we are renting this physical body to be here in this physical world, but we are a beautiful spiritual essence. We are spiritual beings with a beautiful essence, and we only know truth and love. We only knew that coming into this lifetime to experience the physical sensations, we only knew that we would be experiencing those in a very happy, joyful way, like a playground. You get to go to a playground as a kid and you get to play. This is so great. Oh my gosh, I'm with my friends. I'm doing these slides. It feels good. That's what we are here for, but we have lost that thought. So when you are stuck in ego, it is really in your best interest to do what you can to snap out of it. If you're frustrated, if you're stressed, if you're in a place of lack, if you are fearful, if you're trying, that means you're not doing. If you're in all of these places, that's untruth. So please take some time every day to reflect where your thoughts are, where your words are, where your emotions are, where your energy is. Because the more you focus on fear, the more you will receive. The more you focus on lack, the more you will receive. The more you focus on the pain, the challenges, the stress, the overwhelm, and all of the things that don't make you feel good, the more you will receive. I invite you to play this like a game, because over the years I have tested it. Every day I still test it. I still find myself stepping into the place of fear and ego. It's going to happen, but it's lesser and far and few between. It's also when I find myself stepping into ego, I don't stay as long. I don't go as deep because I can tell the difference and I don't like it. I like to be in love and truth. I like to be in my power. I like to focus on what it is that makes me smile inside and out. So I'm going to do everything I can to get to that place of feeling good. I invite you to do the same. So when you're evaluating yourself daily, pay attention again to your words, thoughts, actions. Ask what you can do differently to move yourself from a place of ego, fear, and untruth to a place of love and truth. Because at the end of the day, love is our essence. Love is what heals. Love is what brings us all together. Love is what connects us. Love makes everything better. Without love, your work, your job, your chores, your whatever it is, your day-to-day activities or your to-do list, without love, those just aren't as fun. They may feel like a pain in the rear. They may frustrate you, stress you, overwhelm you. But if you do them with love because you're doing something that fires you up in a great way, it is really great feeling. I invite you again to evaluate, pay attention to yourself, choose to move and shift your mindset from the place of fear and lack and ego to a place of truth and love and your inner power. Have faith, believe in yourself, and do what you can to live your life from a foundation of love over fear. It feels really good, and I know you're going to like it. I'll see you in the next episode of Get Real with Deb. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today on Get Real with Deb. If today's episode inspired you, hit subscribe, share this with a friend, and leave a comment for us at Get Real Live Your Story on all socials. Now, are you ready to jumpstart your journey to living from your truth and your authenticity? If you are, grab my free program and get started right away. And right now for the upcoming holiday season, when you register for the free program, you'll also unlock a special discount for my masterclass, which is starting in January. You can find all details at getrealliveyourstory.com. I truly appreciate your presence and your energy, and I'd love for you to join me every Monday as we dive deeper into uncovering your true self and stepping fully into your power. And until then, I'm sending you lots of love and light.